Okay, so here are the different lists that you can choose from. This app also teaches you Japanese if you're interested, but in our case, we want to learn Chinese, and there's two types of Chinese that you can choose from, which is simplified or traditional. So there's like different lists you can choose from. I chose the most popular one. I chose like HSK for Relina. I'm sorry, for Isaac, and then level 1, 2, and 3 for Relina. So there's other versions, levels as well that you can choose from. And if you choose it, it'll tell you what you're learning, and you can look at each chapter, and it tells you what characters you're learning, it tells you the pinyin and definition. You can also export all the Chinese characters for this entire, I guess, series or list or deck, or however they call it. And as you can see, well, it's kind of hard to see, but I need to focus a little bit. There you go. So as you can see, it'll tell you the Chinese character. I'm thinking this is simplified and this is traditional, or vice versa. I don't know. But it gives you two forms of it. And then it also tells you the pinyin and also what it means. So if you don't want your kids to have screen time, you can print this out and have them write it 5 times on a paper or something, right? And then write a sentence about it or whatever. But this is really useful. So let's go to chapter 1. Oh, we already saw that. Next section. Yeah, so anyways, so let's go to study. And it's gonna say, okay, write this word. I have no idea how to write this character. Okay. So I don't know what it is. So it'll tell me. If you click here, it'll tell me the hint. And if you click here, I'll tell you the stroke order, which is pretty cool. Next. Oops. Me. Small. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, me. Anyways, you can see that it teaches you the stroke orders. And the nice thing about this is that if you do this on your computer, there's a setting that you can change under study, and you can select the character style, which here I defaulted to simplified, and I want Relina to know how to write, read and the definition. There's a tone thing that I think the kids have learned it to school, but I'm not sure if Relina. Actually, they did learn tone in 2nd grade, but I'm sure she forgot about that. So I disabled that. And there's a target of how many words you want them to learn. I should change that to like probably 5. Yeah, so these are nice features to use. Maybe I'll change that to 10. Then go to general. Oops, no. Anyways, go to words. Oh, also can ban words too, which I didn't know that. But yeah, you can ban words if you see something that's inappropriate. So I recommend, if you go through the list, to make sure you select the ones that are recommended. So for example, HSK1, is a standardized language proficiency test. It's created by the Beijing Language Culture University. So this is a good, list to choose from. There's other lists that's probably tells you like, okay, here's the common words you would use if you travel or go to a coffee shop or whatever. So if you're gonna use those, go ahead. Like here, Great Wall Chinese. Okay. Common clothing. Kitchen. Chinese medical characters. Elementary Chinese readers. So let's take a look at that. First volume introductory textbook series, Elementary Chinese Readers, revised edition by Wu Bao in association with Beijing Language Institute. Okay, let's go to the first lesson. So, okay, they learn characters, but I wonder if there's any reading and comprehension. Which I think I doubt it. So let's go back to it. I don't think the site provides reading comprehension, but at least it provides you tips on how to, or it teaches you how to write the characters correctly, and it teaches you what it means in the pinyin. So, I hope this helps.